All right, so yeah, generally on the show over the last 20 years, we have found out, at least in our world, you get a text or you get an email from a random woman saying, hey, just want to let you know I'm having an affair with your husband. More often than not, it's true. We got another one.
I received a message from a woman claiming to be my husband's mistress, or to be accurate, according to her, his very recently former mistress. To say I'm shocked and confused is an understatement. My emotions are all over the place right now, and I'm not sure what I should do. First things first, a little context. I've been married to my husband for 5 years, and I thought everything was going great. Sure, we've had our ups and downs like any couple, but infidelity was never something I thought I'd have to deal with, and yet, here I am. However, there was one part of this entire thing that makes me question if I should believe this woman. She is actually a former employee of my husband's who was recently fired. Part of me wonders if she's just a disgruntled ex-employee looking to cause trouble. Could this all be some sort of twisted revenge scheme? She gave some details that seemed to add up, but I can't shake the feeling that there might be more to the story. Maybe she's fabricating things to get back at my husband for letting her go. Or maybe there's some truth to her claims, and my husband really has been unfaithful. Should I engage with this woman and hear her out? Should I confront my husband about her allegations? Or should I just ignore her message and pretend like none of this ever happened? I don't want to create problems in my marriage that currently don't exist by accusing him of something I have no reason to think would be happening if it were not for this random email. I know I would be angry if my husband so easily thought I was capable of cheating on him. What do I do?
Ooh, you gotta talk to him first. Because here's the thing. If she really is trying to create some kind of twisted revenge plot in her mind about this whole situation, you responding to her before you talk to your husband is just going to give her exactly what she wants, is for you to have some kind of emotional reaction, to cause trouble in your home. If she's really looking for that, you going to her first is just going to lean into that. So I would go to him and just say, hey, look, I got this weird email from that girl you just fired. What's going on? What is she a pathological liar? What's going on here? His reaction is going to tell you everything. Because if he has that little hesitation where he kind of goes, and his eyebrows raise a little bit, maybe there is some truth to her claims. But if he's like, oh yeah, she's a psycho, then she probably just is that, someone who's crazy.
I don't think I would be able to not mention it.
Curiosity.
Yeah.
Will get the best of you.
I think I would tell my significant other, hey, I got this. I know it's BS, but it's in my head. Because I do think that you must trust your significant other if you are truly in love, 100%, all right? But in the reality, if you get something like this and there's some grains of truth in it, like when I was engaged, I would get one or two from somebody saying, hey, just want to let you know, tipping you off. Saw your fiance out at blank, blank, blank with blank, blank, blank. When I knew at that time that she was driving her daughter to school, never even brought it up to her, right? But if there are some grains of truth in it, I might have. And in this case, there might be.
I would feel so torn because the curiosity would get the best of me also. I wouldn't be able to keep this to myself. There's no way. I would have to bring it up to her. But the whole disgruntled employee part makes me wonder, why now? Like the timing of it. Now all of a sudden you get fired and you come in with this information. But then I also feel like if I go to my husband, well, why would he tell me the truth?
Right.
So I would probably go to my husband and try to feel it out. But if this woman doesn't have concrete evidence or some form of proof, I'm not certain I would just take her word on it.
Could you live with it?
Could I live with it and not tell him?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going to him first, because me and him are supposed to be homies for life. And if he's been secretly doing something behind the scenes, I want to know. So I'm going to be recording his reaction and I'm going to be dissecting it later.
The Bert Show.